Hi Pisces, welcome back to As Above, So Below Healing Tarot, where you are the magic baby. Pisces, as I was meditating, I was hearing slow down and rising above. So I feel like you are almost starting to get your groove back after something that has been pretty hard, pretty strenuous. And now you are really about expanding, and I think that you're learning the lessons where you put your energy, it grows and flows. So in the past, you may have been putting your energy towards this thing and that thing and feeling spread thin. And now I feel like you are really cultivating your energy towards a specific goal or a specific thing. So I love it. Let's see what's going on for my Pisces. Spirit, what is going on for Pisces? Focus. Yeah, exactly what I was just saying. So focus. This is about planning and really executing your mission, your goal, your desire. This is very Sagittarius energy, so you may have Sag in your chart in your big three, but this is really about pulling your arrow back. And when you pull your arrow back, you also have to aim. So there is a period of slowing down, of being still. And when you're ready to release that arrow, you let it go. This can also be Artemis. Some of you may work with the goddess Artemis. But yeah, I'm getting really big, like transformative energy. And I get that you are doing something that you are growing on. You also have magic at the bottom of the deck here. So I love it. Let's get a little bit deeper here, shall we? Spirit, what's going on for my Pisces? Conflict and defeat. Yeah, there's been something in the past where it's just felt like an uphill battle. Almost like whatever you were doing, it's just like, why am I continuously fighting for this thing if it's not pouring back into me? So this can be about work. This can be about relationships. I do see other people in the background on this card. So I'm getting that this is probably about relational things. But now I feel like you have pivoted your focus towards something that is more sustainable and growing, instead of focusing on the pain, instead of focusing on the why did this happen to me. You're really taking a big stance on your life, and you're like, what can I grow from here? This is Empress energy. So this is also about sitting back and receiving. If this is about money, this is about making yourself available and not chasing everything because you're in a lack mentality. This is about letting it come to you. So I feel like you are approaching things from a different angle. And I love that, Pisces. I think that's beautiful. All right. And Pisces, if you would like a personal reading, hypnotherapy, Reiki, the link for that is in the pinned comment below. But let's see what's going on. I'm excited because I am in the throes of opening up my own space for my hypnotherapy, massage, tarot. This has been a long time coming, and I finally locked down a space, and it feels like everything's just kind of starting to come together. So wish me luck. All right, Spirit, what is going on for my Pisces? We're going to use the Rider-Waite Smith deck, and we're going to get rocking and rolling. Spirit, what else is going on for Pisces? Where are their energies now? What is going on in their energy field? Two of Cups flipped out. Okay, so this is about relationships, about give and take, equal partnerships. This is about reciprocity. Where your energy goes, it flows. But I feel like this has to do with something. I'm getting more of like a past energy here. The Eight of Swords flipped out here too. So I feel like some sort of dynamic, some sort of partnership And this could be friendship, this can be work, something that involved other people was leaving you in a state of feeling stuck. And I'm really getting like you had to be a version of you that made them feel comfortable because your growth really challenged them. And Pisces, we are the fish. And you know that fish absorb their environment. Fish take on pollution. So if an environment is polluted, you are going to feel that. And it's something that is hard to explain when you're in it, but when you're in it, you feel it. It's not necessarily about you, really, I feel like you really had to use your intuition with this. You had to listen to the inner stirrings of what was going on for you because it wasn't being said out loud. There was something that was leaving you discontent. And you're like, I know that I deserve better than whatever this is. And I feel like you were going back and forth with, should I leave this thing? Should I go? Should I keep it? Do I give it a little bit longer? And Pisces, like, you are not accepting lowball offers anymore. You are in a state where you are like, I'm the motherfucking empress. Like, I don't need this offer that is not it for me. You are in an empowered state, Pisces. Like, you are the magic. You are the good, like, you have everything that you need. But I think that you are really strategizing and you're focusing on the things that you really want out of your life. You're changing your mindset, and you have every suit out here except for Wands. So I feel like this was something that you sat on for quite some time. And now you're like, I can take the world on, but it's really it's taken a lot of mental fortitude to shift out of a certain mind frame. Spirit, why is this Four of Cups here for Pisces? Why is this Four of Cups here for Pisces? I'm getting some of you may have dealt with depression, anxiety, a lot of things that people can't see. Some of you may have autoimmune disorders, rheumatoid arthritis, stuff like that. But this is like under the surface. And yeah, you possibly could have been dealing with a air sign. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But I also feel like this is you. Now you've got the Wands out here. You got the Queen of Wands. This is the shadow work queen. Yeah, Pisces, you really had to do a big deep dive on who it is that you want to keep around you, who it is that you feel can give you what you're putting out, and you're doing a really audit. The word audit is coming in really hard. You're doing a big audit on who gets access to your energy. And this Four of Cups with this King of Swords and this Queen of Wands, I feel like maybe some people were just seeing too much of the logic, seeing the, well, why are you doing this thing? Like, that doesn't make any sense because of X, Y, and Z. It's like, bitch, it doesn't have to make sense. I know what I know, and I'm moving where I'm going because I feel it, and that's enough. And you don't have to over-explain yourself to people who just don't get it. And now I feel like you're really holding your energy in a queen and a high priestess and an empress way that a lot of people cannot reach. They cannot step up to that vibration because of whatever is going on in their field. So now you are being asked to hold it. You have been doing the work. You've been doing the shadow work about the, the self-worth, about the pain, the heartache, the well, you know, I'm not good enough for this, this, and this. No. You have rewritten your inner dialogue, Pisces. And instead of beating yourself up, now you're like, this shit is hard, but I know I can do it. I know I am strong. I know I am passionate. I know I am beautiful. I know I am talented. And that takes a lot of work, Pisces. That takes a lot to go back and rewrite those neural pathways, especially if you grew up in a household or an environment or have been in relationships where somebody has abused you, somebody has been verbally abusive, you've dealt with narcissistic people. It takes a lot to come back from that. And if that is you, then I commend you and I see you for that, because that shit is not easy. And again, it's a lot of the things that people don't see on the outside that you have been dealing with. And I think that that's so, it's hard because it's almost like you have to, like, you're no longer putting on a mask, Pisces, and that you're living in your autonomy, you're living in your truth. And if you're not doing so right now, you are moving in that direction, okay? I love this. Let's see here. I want to get some tea leaf. Spirit, what is this energy here? Frying pan, trouble, accusations. Yeah. Again, this is people blaming you for shit that you didn't do, you know? I mean, I don't know. It's like I'm hearing the heat is on. The heat is on. Psychic ability. Trust your intuition. Yeah, High Priestess energy. Trusting your intuition. Trusting the things that can't be seen. And I think that you have like gotten yourself out of a situation that could have been a lot worse. If you had stayed in a specific situation, I think you would have found yourself really drained and shrinking yourself. Heart, love, deep affection, and caring. Yeah, this is you, Pisces. This is all you. But I feel like you also probably had a lot of deep love and you really cared about this other person, this other situation. Dark man, yeah. Dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Yeah, so Pisces, know that you are strong. Know that you are capable. You are magic. And you have a way of seeing and understanding people that other people don't. People are drawn to you because you see the goodness in them, even if they can't see it within themselves. And you mirror it back, even when it's not coming to you. And I think you have finally pulled the plug on something. And you're like, I just cannot give any more juice to the things that deplete me. And that is an act of self-love and of self-care. And once you do that, you show the universe, I am ready for a love or a situation that is much better for me and that is suitable for this vibration that I am in. And that can be hard. Those types of transitions are never easy. Because you have a way of understanding, you know, people's traumas, people's past, like you justify behaviors in a way that so many people would have been like, why are you still friends with this person? Or why are you still dating this person? You know, like, it's like, oh, well, you know, they had a really hard childhood and they have abandonment issues. So if I stay, then I'm just going to be adding more fuel to the fire. Pisces, we not doing that anymore, okay? I think you know that now. Spirit, what else is going on here? Presence. You're being asked to spend more time in the present moment, to stop ruminating about the past or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now, and when you're not present for it, you miss all of its beauty. Yeah, being present for all of the blessings that are coming your way. And when you start to really move from a vibration of abundance, of success, like you start to also attract that. You also have healing. So you are taking time to heal from this situation. And once you get space and you get understanding of why you've gone through something, you begin to heal and you begin to look at things from a different perspective. And I think you have a lot more respect for yourself now than you did in the past when you attracted this situation. And know that you are absolutely going to knock it out of the park with whatever it is that you are trying to do, trying to get up off the ground. Because you are magnificent, Pisces. You are amazing, you are beautiful, and you've done a lot of work. And you deserve everything that you want and more. Okay? All right, Pisces, thank you for being here. I will see you on the next one. Remember, you are the magic. Blessed be. Bye.